The world of Formula One has always been a battlefield of speed and psychology. And in 2026, under the bright lights of Bahrain, the season hadn't even begun, yet the games already had. While headlines focused on Mercedes and their rumored secret engine innovation, something quieter was unfolding in the desert. Behind the scenes, the German giants were subtly shifting attention elsewhere, toward their greatest rivals, Red Bull Racing. According to Mercedes, Red Bull's brand new car, powered for the first time by an engine built entirely in their own factory, developed with support from Ford. Designing a Formula One power unit from scratch is one of the hardest challenges in motorsport. Many expected reliability issues, failures, embarrassment. But when the cars rolled out in Bahrain, those doubts began to fade. Lap after lap, day after day, the new engine performed. Clean, stable, relentless. Red Bull completed an impressive number of laps across the 3-day test, a quiet statement that echoed across the paddock. For the team, it was relief. For everyone else, it was a warning. Max Verstappen admitted he was amazed by how reliable the brand new engine was from the very first run. He even joked that he was just glad the car didn't explode leaving the garage. Beneath the humor was something deeper: pressure, months of risk, and pride in what they had achieved. Mercedes noticed. Team principal Toto Wolff wasted no time addressing the media. Red Bull, he claimed, were the benchmark, the car to beat. He suggested they held a massive advantage in energy deployment, possibly a full second per lap faster than the rest. It sounded like praise, but in Formula One, praise can be a weapon. This is a familiar Wolff tactic. Elevate the rival, label them the favorite, reduce pressure on your own team, shape expectations before the first race even begins. Red Bull didn't accept the script. Technical director Pierre Wache pushed back immediately. According to Red Bull's own data, Ferrari, Mercedes, and McLaren were all ahead. Red Bull, he insisted, were only the fourth fastest team. Of course, that too was strategy. In Formula One testing, truth is carefully hidden. No team wants to reveal their true pace. Every comment is calculated, every statement designed to protect information. What followed was a classic paddock duel, a slow-burning game of cat and mouse. But beyond the headlines, something technical was catching attention. Observers noticed Red Bull drivers aggressively downshifting, dropping into first or second gear earlier and more frequently than their rivals. It wasn't sloppy driving, it was deliberate. By revving higher during downshifts, they were spinning the turbo harder, generating more electrical energy for the battery. Under the new 2026 regulations, electrical power is critical. Energy management could define the championship. It was subtle, clever, and effective. And here's where the story turns. Mercedes, despite their own engine innovation, appeared unable to replicate the technique. Their design purportedly uses a higher compression ratio, a secret advantage of its own, but that same design may make the engine more vulnerable to sudden high revs. In other words, Mercedes' strength could also be their limitation, one clever solution preventing another. It's a reminder of what modern Formula One truly is, not just racing, but compromise. Every engineering decision opens one door and closes another. As Bahrain testing ended, no one truly knew who was fastest. The lap times told one story, the team bosses told another. But one thing was certain. They understand something most fans forget. Testing can lie. Fuel loads are hidden. Engine modes are masked. True performance only reveals itself when the lights go out at the season opener in Melbourne. Max Verstappen has dismissed any suggestion that they're favorites. According to him, no one really knows the pecking order, and he may be right. Because 2026 hasn't just introduced new engines, it has introduced a new driving challenge. The cars are more difficult, less grip, more sliding, tougher on the tires. Drivers are fighting the steering wheel more than ever. Verstappen hasn't held back his opinion, calling the new generation of cars anti-racing and even comparing them to Formula E on steroids. It's clear he's not fully convinced by the sport's new direction. And Red Bull knows one thing above all. If they want to keep their star driver satisfied, they must give him a machine capable of winning. So what did Bahrain really tell us? The signs are undeniably strong. The engine is reliable, the car appears quick, and the team has already uncovered at least one clever technical advantage. Perhaps the biggest statement of all is how intensely Mercedes is watching them. Attention at this level is rarely accidental. It's usually a sign of respect or concern. The war of words has begun, and when the cars finally race wheel to wheel, the tension will only intensify. Red Bull's transformation into a full engine manufacturer has been anything but simple. When their partnership with Honda officially ended, they faced a crossroads. They could have taken the safer option, becoming a customer team, buying engines from a rival supplier, but that was never their identity. Instead, they committed hundreds of millions to build their own power unit division, Red Bull Powertrains. It was bold, expensive, and incredibly risky. Formula One history is filled with manufacturers who tried to build engines and failed. The fact that Red Bull have produced a power unit that is not only reliable, but competitive from day one is a remarkable achievement. It reflects the expertise of the engineers they recruited, many of them experienced figures from rival programs, including Mercedes. Their partnership with Ford adds another strategic layer. While Ford hasn't directly designed the engine, its financial backing and technical collaboration have played a crucial role. It's a partnership with the potential to reshape the competitive landscape. Meanwhile, the psychological battle continues. Toto Wolff remains one of the most skilled operators in the media space. His claim that Red Bull could be a second per lap faster wasn't accidental, it was positioning. By setting expectations sky high, he creates a scenario where Mercedes can only benefit. If Red Bull dominate, he predicted it. If they don't, Mercedes appear heroic for closing the gap. It's calculated, precise. But Red Bull's response has been notably calm. No loud rebuttals, no dramatic counterclaims, just quiet focus. And sometimes, silence speaks the loudest. That composure can unsettle rivals. It suggests confidence. It suggests there may be more performance hidden beneath the surface. The contrast between the two teams is striking, one shaping the narrative publicly, the other working methodically behind closed garage doors. It sets the stage perfectly for the season ahead. Technically, the aggressive downshifting strategy highlights exactly what the 2026 regulations were designed to create. With power now split almost evenly between electric and combustion energy,